marriage, kids, college.
Kids moving back in after college. Here's to getting financially ready for anything.
And here's to being single and ready to mingle.
Who's ready to cha-cha?
This is one of the millions of new and used cars you can find on Auto Trader. You can find cars like the ones on your favorite show. Oh, no. I bet I can even find the cars in my feed. Sure can.
This is for the community. For those that came together so this kid could achieve his dream.
This is for my papa, who always brings me back and always keeps me going.
Abundance, my people, abundance. Abundance. This is going to be a hot topic in here today. Abundance. That's a good topic right here, ain't it? Is sacred energy exchange. Root chakra. Years old, John. Abundance, abundance, my people, abundance. For most, not all. Yeah, because I had posted an image in my thing, and like I said, I always get these messages. I get these long paragraphs of messages, and when I get these long paragraphs of messages, a lot of these messages be personal feelings. A lot of these messages are really off of personal experiences and things that people have done, as far as the choices that they have made regarding the people that, their partner.
31 of 36, 279 yards, 4 touchdowns. And so congratulations for everyone as the Cowboys are going to get the 2 seed.
Well, I was talking to my peoples real fast. I was texting my people. But before I go any further, my apologies. Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light, each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. I see y'all. So here we go right here. Here we go right here. Let me see. Here we go right here, my people. The question is sex root chakra? Because, one thing I know, when I post things, I always post things and it all goes back to genetics. I don't post nothing about my personal feelings. I don't post personal feelings on social media unless I post a joke. Because now you can say a joke that I find funny, you may not find funny. So that's something personal to me. You understand, that I chose to share with everyone else. But when you speak about genetics is universal. That's universal. You got genetics, I got genetics, our genetics match. Some people genetics don't match with it. That's universal. But when I post things and then I hear people say the first thing when it comes to the response of something that I post, especially when it comes to AKA polygyny, is the first thing is that this is root chakra. What is lust then? If lust is root chakra, explain it to me then. Because ain't lust part of attraction? Like, damn. Like, yo, I see you. Like, damn. Because I can do that all day to a woman. You see what I'm saying to you? But what is my intentions with her? Because everybody have done that to the person that they deem is attractive, that they are attracted to, that they are. Not the person that came up on you and started talking to you. I'm talking about the person that you saw and you wanted that person's attention. No matter what age you were at, you wanted that person's attention. So stop it. Sex is, first of all, let me explain something to y'all. Sex is not what we think it is. Although it's sacred energy exchange, or, it's actually, reproduction, and everything reproduces on the planet. How do you think you get oxygen? That's a part of reproduction. Carbon dioxide get transferred in by the tree that could get turned into what? Oxygen. That's two things coming together to make something else. Do you not understand that? This is everything is having relations consistently on this planet. Bacteria, single cell organisms that you don't even see. Bacteria is one of them that you see constantly in relations with other atom molecules on the planet. Constantly. Everything around you right now, even your eyes right now is having relations with photon light, computing what I am saying to you or what you're doing or what you're looking at. This is why I say all the time, we have been broken so deeply as a species that we actually are moving in the same path that the entity have us moving in, and we think we're not. Because we make it sound good with intelligence. We do. The entity don't want us to reproduce. The entity wants you on birth control. The entity wants your womb toxic. So when he wants you to bleed, it ain't natural for you to bleed. It's natural for your body to go through a cycle, but it's not natural for you to bleed. This is being real. Why do you talk about women and not talk about men? First of all, let's just say this. I do talk about men. Is it natural for a man to want to have sex? It's in our DNA to reproduce. What's wrong with y'all? That's not something that's not something a white man or slavery put in us. This is what y'all must understand. The white man and the Asian man and the Arab man through abuse did not put reproduction in us. They know that you could never separate the sun and the planet. They know you could never separate water and earth. They know you could never do that. That's not something they put in us, people. So even during slavery, the people that wasn't in chains and shit, we knew slavery was going on and we was moving from one area to the other, we still was having sex. We still was having sex because that right there, outside of knowing who you are, reproduction is mandatory. Mandatory. Outside of knowing who you are, reproduction is mandatory. All this other shit you do, think about what you do from 8 o'clock in the morning or 7 o'clock in the morning when you start your day to 10 o'clock at night what time you go to bed. All the shit you do, majority of it got to do with this world. It has nothing to do with creativity. Nothing. Just think about it. I'm not being smart. Let's just be real. Even with me, nothing has. That's why I sit down, take time and read. That's why I sit down and take time to better myself. Separate myself from this world. We demonize sex like it's something wrong with it. No, it's not. It's something wrong with the people maturity level. You see what I'm saying to you? That's the problem. Sex is not the issue. A gun is not the issue. If you drop the bag of guns right now in front of in my motherfucking house, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put them bag of guns outside in the trash. That's not the issue. The gun ain't the issue. It's the individual who picked the gun up. Sex is not something to demonize. When you demonize sex, sacred energy exchange, you demonize the universe. That's why we don't like taking care of our children. That's why we don't like reading and finding new ways to educate our species. Because we demonize sex. We only look for the feeling, the physical feeling that it has, but we don't understand the chemistry behind it. Especially dealing with men. The endorphins that's in there. The stress that relieves when it comes to that. Men just want to have sex and relief. Guess what? I bet you if you had a dude that really cared for you, and you was living with him all the time, I guarantee you, and he was with you doing what you wanted him to do, you would be having sex. Well, you wouldn't demonize sex. You only demonize sex because you allowed someone that you chose, not the person that chose you. Mind you, I don't mean the person that came up and talked to you. You allowed the person that you chose to carry out his sexual fantasies in you. And because it's coming out with more and more scientific information about how our bodies and melanin work, which is magnetism, and you have quadrohedric crystals that form around your pineal gland that actually, these are crystals. And what do crystals hold? Energy. And you trying to, and what is melanin? Magnetism that pulls in. So you trying to say, when science is coming out, is saying this is why our women were so ancient. This is why our women were so sacred with one another. Because you wasn't, go watch, before I get to that, but here we go. This is why they were so sacred with one another. Because they knew that y'all wasn't supposed to exchange energy with males that mentally and physically wasn't stable, was chemically imbalanced. Because I have said this many a times. Men don't adjust to women. Women adjust to men. If me and you about to have sex, the first thing, y'all women all kill me. I want to know what the size is. You ain't looking to know what the size is. You looking to prepare yourself to know, for that feeling. If he working with something, I got to hold my legs like this. If he doing, I got to get prepared. Like, you ain't looking to act. No, you're not. You're preparing yourself. That's what you are doing. Don't get it twisted, because you have to mold and fit his phallus. He ain't saying, yo, get small so you can fit her. You know, he ain't get small so you can fit her. He ain't saying that. He's not doing none of that. And we know this. But the people that have bad experiences based off their choices are upset with the information that is coming out about genetics. That's all. You can check this for yourself. It's called BBB, blood-brain barrier. You can check it out for yourself. This is, every woman holds on to the male energy that she, okay, here we go. This is how we can prove it. Watch this right here. Every woman, no matter, even if you in a nice relationship now and you in a good relationship, your relationship is cool, right? But the person you chose, that you was in love with, the person that broke your heart, and if you never went through a heartbreak before, then you don't feel it. So therefore, the person that you're with, this is why y'all so cool, because you ain't been through the ringer. You understand what I'm saying? This is why y'all cool. Now, as soon as you mention his name, your current dude don't even know his name, but his name could be somebody else's name on television. Let's just say his name was Mark. And then there was somebody on TV named Mark Johnson. And then and then they hear Mark. And the first thing you think about, whether it's negative or positive that come from you, because you be like, fuck that nigga, I hate that nigga. You don't never hear a dude, when they break up in relationships, for the most part, fuck that broad, I don't care nothing about that broad, blah, blah, blah. You see them crying on TV. Will Smith, Tyrese. You see him crying on TV. You don't see us saying that. So the first thing that happens is that you say, man, F that nigga, blah, 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 or you keep, it's in your mind. You ain't saying it out loud because he ain't feeling that. You don't even know. But he was someone that made you feel good sexually, and y'all had quality time together. Y'all just didn't work out. You wanted it to work out, but he broke your heart. He didn't work out. And you think that didn't stick with you, but it did. It did. Just like slavery. Why you think you like to have certain sexual positions and like physical contact, choke you and pull your hair and smack? That's rape. No matter what we want to say, that's rape. We can get mad at all we want. We can say we enjoy it. Yes, we do. But understand this. It's rape. It's a form of rape. So we can call it whatever you want. And collide. This is what bringing it back to what I say. God, who God truly is. This is why I say it's going to be a heartbreak. We're going to cry. We are going to cry. The other race is going to fucking kill themselves and destroy each other over the lie that they have accepted and continue to carry out. We are going to cry. Period. And what's going to cry even more? See, the black man, he going to cry because he can't get here. He ain't be here no more. Nigga, you got shit to do. You know what I mean? For the most part. You enjoyed all the great things on earth, regardless of your struggles, to be truthful and honest with you, because you enjoy the most greatest thing on earth. Because it ain't a so-called black man out here. I don't give a fuck if he's standing on a corner playing video games outside in the rain. he's still getting some sort of love from some sort. He getting that universe between that universal portal. I don't care if you got bums and homeless people on the street drug addicts, literally, having sex. So we can stop all that. Stop all that. But she's going to cry because she's going to realize that she is the creator. You see? That she could have just stopped this. And it's a different from, all she had to do was switch from belief to knowing. That's all she had to do. From belief to know. Once she get from believing and getting to knowing, this shit will stop. Instantaneously. That's it. That's why you gonna cry. Because you're gonna be like, it's so easy to stop. Why couldn't I stop? Why couldn't I see it? That's it. You almost got blocked asking me what the score is. Just so that you know, I'm having a serious conversation and you asking me about the score. And I seen that because Mother Universe wanted me to see that. You almost got blocked. You know what I mean? That's why I told you when you were dealing with undeveloped brains. And people are going to say, oh, Kalai, I'm sorry. You don't got to apologize because it's just dealing with undeveloped brains. And people that really want to see change as far as their species versus people don't care about selfishness. We out here we out here allowing another species to demonize our sacred energy, our divine connection to one another, and we are demonizing it ourselves. We out there demonizing it ourselves. The next big event that's going to take place, in my personal opinion, who knows? Cyber attack. That's already taking place in America. Cyber attacks. Who knows? This is the race against the sun. You gotta understand who you dealing with. Once you understand who you dealing with, then you'll know that there is no. Once you understand who you dealing with, then you will realize that there is no limitation on how far this entity will go. So here we go. So no matter what, people just be prepared for everything. Cops shooting, grandma in a wheelchair gets shot by 18 cops for filling up for trying to get some money out the ATM machine. I'm trying to tell you, be prepared for anything. Be prepared for explosions now in America because they got all these so-called immigrants in here. Be prepared for that. Be prepared for a mall. Just be prepared. I don't know what else. Every event, this is the domino year. This is the first to come. This is the domino. Seriously. This is the year. Nuclear bomb? No. Because what you're doing, if you ever notice, they're shooting up rockets right now consistently. And if you look at our brothers and sisters, some of them just sitting there and just watching them. Just watching the rockets go up in the sky. You ever notice that? You can pull up a lot of videos. Any rocket launch, majority, you'll see your brothers and sisters. One of them are just sitting there and just looking at it. Just peeping it. We already know. We light years ahead of the entities that's on this planet. But again, when you develop such a ego that because we allowed you to get away with so much for so long, or you thought you was getting away with it, you think you can go ahead. You honestly think you can beat the sun. You honestly think you can beat the sun. We're literally the sun people, and you literally think you can beat the sun. That's sad. So again, where did these people come from, Kala? A makeshift cul-de-sac? A laboratory underground? That's what happened. But I just still say to my brothers and sisters that out here want to demonize I'm talking to Starseeds. Be mindful of the people out here trying to demonize you against each other. Be mindful of that. I'm trying to tell you sex is root chakra. No, it's not. If it's done correctly, what's wrong with it? Nobody found sex to be in a root chakra when they was in love. Starseeds, remember this. when they happy. You understand? Most people that say that got children. Most people that say that, or they older and don't have no kids at all because they say, you know what, birth control, or even be mindful because some of them had abortions. See, everybody want to wipe away that shit. You don't know that your energy stays with you. Abortions, yeah. See, all of this stuff is coming out. See, and we want to wipe it away and sweep it underneath the rug like Kala is telling you a lie, but it's a reason for all of this science to come out. And all of us, so it just isn't it a coincidence that some of us, we hated school so much that all of a sudden science, biology, neurology, chemistry, we like women are doing more garden work. Women are more outside talking to trees with physics. You don't even know that's physics. You sitting there thinking it's a fucking game. I keep telling you, you don't know what you're doing. You talking to trees, you out there with birds, niggas out here reading the books trying to understand how organs and systems working together. You don't see what we're doing. You don't see you going back to you. And that's where is the embarrassment is going to come in at. What the fuck? This is where it's at, and we're trying to sweep this shit underneath the rug. What did I tell you? Everything is going to boil down to what? Genetics. Everything is going to boil down to genetics. And we all trying to cover it up. Males, listen, just because we can have sex every day, that's not what we're supposed to do. And guess what? We knew we wasn't supposed to do it. Why? Because we knew we wanted to do what? Teleport. We wanted to move like Superman. We wanted to create, build megalithic structures on the planet. That's why you see structures everywhere. And those men, that's why you talk about the great Imhotep. Because guess what? He was a thinking man, and he knew I can have as many women as I want because my bloodline is going to go on. But these women want me because they know my intelligence, and they want that bloodline to go on. Because they create super me, a better me. So if I'm out here, if a woman see me, I'm able to levitate. I'm able to move an object with my hand. She like, shit, I make a baby with you, the next baby gonna do what? What Black Adam is doing. This is how we were doing it. It wasn't about, oh my gosh, he look good. We all look good. What's wrong with you? I never seen an ugly, pure melanated being in my French toast life. We all look good. I never seen what makes you look ugly is your soul. That's what make you look ugly. Your heart makes you look ugly. When you become the very thing that you got, listen, sisters, you was never takers. You ever wonder why now you think about doing some slimy shit? I'm not being disrespectful. Sisters, sisters talk amongst sisters. I'm not being smart to you. I'm just being real. Nigga out selling drugs all day. Nigga out robbing people all day. And all of a sudden you thought about doing some credit card scam. Where the fuck I get that thought from? Semen, blood-brain barrier. Yeah. You ever see? You don't even think about listening to this type of music. You don't even think about it. You had some of the greatest sex that nigga put on fucking 2 Live Crew. Shake that pussy, baby. Shake. And you like, fuck it. You just left church. You just left church, walked in the house, and you like, but fuck it. You like, what the hell am I? You don't even know why. You see? But it's all coming to light. You can get mad at me all you want. It's all coming to light. See, brothers knew. Because guess what the niggas that want to fuck all day do? I bet you they ain't thinking. I guarantee you that. I promise you that. I promise you that. Every time he go outside, he like, shit. Every time you see that? Nigga, like you ever see niggas that never seen a woman before? Damn. Nigga, every corner you turn, god damn, you can't just, those niggas that do that all day, they don't think. Just because you see he got a nice car, just because you see he hood rich, tell him, pull out a kid's book and tell him to read it to you. Pull out a kid's book. Tell him to teach you something new. That's what you do. Tell him to inspire and activate the right hemisphere frontal lobe of your brain. Tell him to do that. Oh, okay. But this is what he's gonna do. Come on, babe, let's go get some drinks. Come on, babe, let's go get some animal food. Come on, babe, let's go to the comedy show. This is the shit we into. Let's go to This is what we do. We think that's living. See? Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome.
Make it the year of your adventure in G4IE.
That's what we into. And people get mad because I'm telling the truth. I'm not telling the truth. I'm speaking a sun freak. I'm speaking the universe frequency. I'm just speaking in a language that you understand. That's all. English. I'm just speaking in a language that you understand. There was a brother right now in Africa speaking in a language that that brother or sister can understand to let them know that the sun is changing and we are changing. And the truth is more disturbing than the French toast lie. You better believe it. You see? You better believe it. So you can sit there and demonize your universe if you want to. Continue to do it. I don't demonize her. I look at myself and the choices that I make and the people that I bring and allow to come into my life. That's what I look at. And I say I need to be better. Period. I don't blame something that's natural. See, it's not natural to drink alcohol. See, it ain't natural to smoke cigarettes. It ain't natural to drink coffee. But we don't demonize that. See what I'm saying to you? But we are demonized something that's natural to us that we should be doing more than we're doing anything else. Period. We don't demonize nothing else. We demonize everything that has to, we demonize the sun. Oh, I get headaches underneath the sun. I don't like the sun. You see, we demonize just being alone. We demonize that. Oh, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to. If you don't want to be alone, then do what you're supposed to do so you're not alone. And therefore, we don't have to be alone. And that's just what it is. Do what you got to do so you don't have to be alone. And then you'll understand what being alone really is. It's a time for growth and development. See, the universe will make you be alone. Because some of us are just so fucking ungrateful. Some of us are so ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? Some of us really think that, like, they really got this entitlement. That's why I said, you know, I can't wait. I can't wait. I say it sometimes that I can't wait. But I look forward to truly this event, this great event happening, because it's time for a lot of this bull crap to be put to the side, man. It's time. It really is. It's really time for this bull crap to be all put aside. So yeah, I listened to a few videos today. I just was sitting back. I was just sitting back and I'm listening. Then I was reading the comments, and I'm looking at the comments, and I'm sitting there like, damn, really? Yeah, I'm looking at some of the comments. Yeah, I'm reading some of the comments. Something that I normally never do. But we got a lot of Negro science, opinion science. That's what I don't even want to call it Negro. I want to say opinion science. We have a lot of people that give their opinion and they want it to be science facts. When I read everything, you have to read everything, and I cross-reference it as well. And I don't pick the first thing that fits my narrative. I even question the doctor or the geneticist that is given his thesis. I even question them. So I question everything. And that's the problem. See, we think we don't we think that we don't want. We say what we want, but we really don't want it when we get it. We do. We say it all the time. Like, everybody right now is saying that we want this shit to end. Watch how everybody be bitching when the shit's shut down. And everybody, man, I wish this shit would hurry up. But see, what you don't understand, the level of the psychological level what you don't understand, the psychological level of the entity that you're dealing with. This nigga is dangerous, bro. Do you not understand that he will blow this motherfucking planet up, or it wants to blow this planet up before letting you go? We're not talking about this white Asian man and Arab man. We talk about its creator. He will blow this. He want to blow this bastard. He want to blow this up. Don't want to let you go. He worked hard to get us in the conditions that we are in. And you think he want to let this go? Hell no. But we say all of it. I'm ready. I want this shit to shut down. I really want this shit to. We don't want this shit to shut. A lot of us don't. Because you know why? That requires thinking. That requires you actually taking care of yourself. That's what this requires. This doesn't require. There is no more going to the hospital, going to the pharmaceutical, going to Rite Aid, CVS, none of that shit. Patch you up, none of that. You have to take care of yourself. No more calling DoorDash, fucking Amazon delivery, none of that. No more waking up in the morning and just turning the TV on, fixing your fucking coffee and let you hear it. None of that. Flip flops and slippers and shit on. None of that. You got to get up and be on point, because you don't even understand that rockets gonna hit these cities. We don't even believe it. Go look at. You don't even believe it. Oh, Khalid, it ain't gonna be like that. You crazy. This is gonna be devastating. This shit is going to be devastating, because you don't understand how devastating slavery was. You forgot. So you have to be reminded through your transition from an angelic benevolent being to a human was devastating. And because you forgot that devastation, your transition from a human back to an angelic being has to be devastating. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This gotta be like this is really, I'm serious. Hey, hold on. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all something real fast, just so we can be on the same page here, man. Let me show y'all something real quick. Let me show y'all something real quick. Star seeds. Didn't I tell you? Watch how everybody, listen, star seeds. I want y'all to remember this. From star seeds, from 0 to 12 years old, or even 13. Watch how everybody beg you for forgiveness. These motherfuckers, these grown ass other races of people are begging grown adults that have some understanding of what's taking place. Watch how the entire universe submit to you. You watch this shit here. Starseeds. Mark my motherfucking word. I put my life on it. Track my soul and put it next to motherfucking the entity itself in a box if I'm lying. You watch how the entire solar system pay homage to you. You have no fucking idea, Starseeds. It's a sad, but a glorious time. You have no fucking idea. You watch. Let me show y'all something real fast. Y'all already know what I'm going to show y'all, right? Let me flip this shit around. Here you go right here. Goes X-ray flux. So just go right here. January the 7th, right? And like I told you, these is in 4-hour increments, right? Look, these are all flares. These are all charged particles. And they lying about this too. So look, we ready to get up where? We ready to hit the M flare. We ready to get an M flare. So now let me just show y'all this right here. Moving right along. Bam. Look at this shit here. Hold on. Look at this shit here, people. Look at this shit here. Look at this shit here. look at the date. Let me just show y'all the date, and then I'm going to sit back. And I just want you to look at this shit right here. Just look at this shit. Hot damn. Oh. Look at this shit right here. Now, I'm going to sit back a little bit. I just want you to take the look. Look at the magnetic field line. This is the, look at the dome. This is the dome that protects you from harmful gamma radiation. Look at that right there. It's being pushed. Look at the backside pressure when it hit Earth and it's pushing the dome. Look, it's pushing it. Woo! Shit! Woo! Hold on, let me go over here. Slide right on over. Look at this. This is solar wind. Solar velocity. Look at this. Do you see this, people? Do you listen? This is why they mad at me. Other races, people, y'all know what's going on. Look at the arrows. And look at the blast. It's a blast that come here from the nighttime and then it pushes it back from the daytime sun. Look at the blast. Look. Just look. Hot damn. Let me sit back here. Let's just watch this. Let's look at the magnetic field lines too. Let me pull this up. Ooh, look at this shit here. Look at this shit here. Whew. That look normal to you? That look normal to you? Look at this shit here, man. What a time to be alive. What a time to know thyself. What a time to speak with no fear. Look at this. So if you're feeling kind of funny, you know, may have headaches, you know what I mean? Your nausea, you know, loss of consciousness. I'm talking to other races at this particular time. Maybe starting to have respiratory issues, allergies, nose running. Yeah. My people, you starting to get, some of us are getting, children, are you getting sick? And you're getting sick because of what? The foods and stuff that you're eating and putting in our children. Look, if you ever notice, if you look right now, that's what they call RSV, respiratory issues with happening with the youth and the elders, Come on. Let's get our babies back. Let's get our babies taken care of now. The entirety of Earth. Let me say this to y'all. The entire planet. Hold on. The entire planet is this right here. Mind you, Earth is an organism. So, but this doesn't apply to Earth when it comes to sickness. But it implies when I tell you acute radiation syndromes, ARS, sometimes known as radiation toxicity or radiation sickness, is acute illness caused by irradiation of the entire body. Irradiation of the entire body, the entire planet, the entire body or most of the body by a high dose of penetrating radiation in a very short period of time. This is a high dose of radiation, people. And this is happening. This is not stopping. It's not like it's easing back. This is increasing. This is increasing. It's the radiation is not scaling back. It is increasing. So if they talk about radiation as how you get high dose at a short period of time. That's high doses of radiation at a short period of time. Daytime and nighttime. And you think that don't have residual effects on you? You think that don't have residual effects on you? Come on, people. Come on, man. That's why these people want to block out the sun. That's why they want to block out the sun. I told you every time I get on here, I'm going to be speaking about genetics. I told you that. My last live, hold up, listen, when it comes to gene editing, the newest gene editing technology, CRISPR, use an enzyme to act like a pair of what? They use enzymes, protein enzymes that build molecules. They use enzymes to act like a pair of what? Scissors, which can cut out or add genes to our DNA. Are you serious? You can't cut into our genes because we have what you call, again, I'm going to say this, melanin. You can't cut into us because you need ultraviolet light in order to cut into genes. And when you use ultraviolet light on us, we actually just eat the light. This is what we look like. That's why you see in Star Wars, they talked about these midichlorians, where intelligent microscopic life forms that live symbiotically inside the cells of all living things. This is you. What color did you see those terrestrials? Didn't they look like transparent? Didn't they look like that? What color? I'll tell you, when you look at your brothers and sisters in the sky and I show you and they twirling and they changing colors, what color is that? Huh? When present in significant numbers, they could allow their host to detect the pervasive energy field known as the force. So when you go to cut into our cells to take out or to add genetics, the melanin, the light, actually eats the light. So you gotta cut and then you have to cut with the light and then put in or take out. It doesn't allow it to be cut. You can't alter us. You can just, on the outside of our cells, you could just put antigens there. But the soul itself, where the intelligence lies, who I am, the intelligence. I am the soul. I am the intelligence of the vessel. My soul is already programmed my vessel and what I wanted to do. So you can't change me. So if you can't change me, you can't change this. You can only fuck with this. That's it. So I told you all my shit always going back to genetics. Always. We are liquid beings. Melanin is liquid. I told you, gas, liquid, solid. Everything when it goes back to its simplest form, which is gases. This is what trees live off. And look how strong trees are. Melanin is liquid. And we should be eating gases, particles, nitrogen, carbon. This is the things that we should be having inside our body. Told y'all, man. I'm always going to stick with genetics. I'm always going to stay there. And this is the problem. This is the problem with our people. This is the problem. And we're going to find out quick, fast, in a hurry. Told you, this is an embarrassment, bro. This was a test, but this was an embarrassment. This was an embarrassment. The joke is on them, but the embarrassment is on us. Seriously. We can get mad at all we want. We can say collide, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's talk solution. The number one solution is us, the so-called black woman has to check the so-called black woman. That's the number one solution. Once she comes into an understanding, first of all, as black women are checking black women, let me tell you what men need to do. I already said this on my live. The males that have degrees in biology, chemistry, and males that don't have degrees in biology and chemistry, but have an understanding of neurology, we shall all get together and with the males that understand legal terminology. Once we get together, the brothers that understand legal terminology, we should be able to go to our brothers and sisters and say, listen, this is what we need funding for to put this letter together so it can be in every state, in every city in America, as well as the Supreme Court and the fucking White House. We're not looking for reparations. We don't want any money. We're not looking for none of that shit. We need you to provide your biological identification to the planet. If you were here before me, and you can provide that proof, then not a problem. We will follow your system. And on top of that, you can provide the psychologist or the psychiatrist that deem you mentally sane after the genocidal acts that was performed by your bloodline. That's it. Point blank and simple. Why can't we put that together? Because in our findings, and then we pull someone up that knows chemistry, someone that knows biology, and our findings, we have come to find out that we are two different species, which means we learn different from one another. So we can't follow your curriculum. Point blank and simple. The first thing, you don't want to pick a fight. I'm ready for a real fight. Y'all ain't ready for no motherfucking fight. You see women? I'm ready for the real fight. And if brothers do that, guess what? Brothers and sisters can pick up in their own city and state. Nigga, y'all ain't got to travel no more. We ain't got to travel no more. Once we put the shit into motion, brothers and sisters can activate shit in their own city and state. We ain't taking our children to school. Why? Because listen, these brothers and sisters right here, lawyers, doctors, they don't put a letter out, this, that, and the third. Boom. Here we go. Boom. Boom. Here we go. I'm ready for a real fucking fight. That's what I'm ready for. I'm done with the primitive shit. I'm from Africa. I'm from America. You know what I'm saying? The natives was here before Columbus. You know what I'm saying? The earth flat around. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired. This law says this, and in 1864, this was signed, and I'm sick of this shit. I'm ready for the real fight. You ready for it? You ready for it? I'm ready for the real fight. Everybody, what we talk? We ain't got to talk no more. There's the solution right there. Let's put action behind it. Where they at? Where the brothers in that? Where they at? Please let me know. Nigga, I'll move in my fucking car right now. I promise you I'll move in my fucking car right now just to give you every dime to do it. I'll move in my fucking car right the fuck now. You lost your mind. I'm ready for the real fight. I'm ready for that. We can put letters together to the NAACP when it comes to injustice inside the prison systems. Brothers getting their ass beat. They not getting fed properly. So what? We've been through this shit plenty of times before. So what? If we really want to stop that shit, let's stop it. We don't want to do it, people. We don't want to do it. We don't. Just telling y'all, we don't want to do it. We don't. You can ask any of these brothers that so-called or sisters that are educated. Why are we joining their education system? Can you give me one logical reason why? Just ask that one question. Just see what they tell you. See what they fucking tell you. Why are we joining their education system? When they're not even, first of all, they are a mutated species, for one. Two, and it's proven that they're Neanderthal genes. So it's not like we're not just making this up. But why are we joining their education system? If you want to play in their economic system, not a problem. But why are our children being educated by these people? Why? Y'all don't want no real fight. Go get your liquor. Go have your motherfucking shots. You know what I'm saying? Go get your liquor. You know what I'm saying? Go get some motherfucking for JJ. Go get some phallus. You know what I'm saying? Go cook some fucking strips in the fucking pot. Go eat your crabs and shit. Go plan for your next trips and shit. Go rock out. Y'all don't want it to stop. But I want to tell you something. Keep thinking that shit in Miami was, oh, it's a hoax. It's people coming out talking about none of that happened. Not a problem. I ain't never seen, not one time, as I done said this plenty of times before, show me a video where black kids were acting like Neanderthals and they didn't put that shit all across the news. Show me one. Every video I saw, I didn't see nobody fighting. I seen people running. Did y'all see people fighting? Every video that I have saw regarding that Miami incident, I have not seen one person fighting. Did any of you see anybody fighting? That's all. I name me one incident that they have shown you that our children, that you know, far as our children in Philadelphia, they was going through store to store. Y'all know, if y'all watch the news or y'all seen it, going store to store, after school, on the trains and shit, rolling on people, beating up people, shit on the news. That's a major mall in a major city. You mean to tell me not one video surfaced of somebody punching somebody in the fucking face or stumping somebody or swinging a stick? Not one video surfaced. Not one. But all we saw was people running. Not one. And the news don't even talk about it no more. Over 100 cops showed up, shit was shut down, and they said, you know what? A lot of taxpayers, they didn't say taxpayers wasted money there, did they? Listen, keep thinking it's a joke. Keep thinking that, oh, they were lost. And why would they go to a mall? You really think that they know there was a mall? They went to an area where it went to a heavily populated area. That's where they went to. Nobody was lost. They walking around and just looking. And they wanted you to see them. That's just like they walk around right now on the planet and you don't see them. Black people, why we ain't seeing them all in our hood and shit? You have no idea, bro. You have no idea. You don't want to see them in your hood. Trust me. Because when you see your brothers and sisters, ain't nobody playing around with you. Your memory gonna come right back to you right when they look you in your face. Period. I want to show y'all something, right? I want to play one video here real fast for y'all before I go. I want to show y'all something. What I mean by when I say that black people, yo, I am logged out of this shit. Again, I am constantly being logged out of Instagram. I am constantly being logged out of Instagram. They are literally consistently logging me out of Instagram. And it's cool. I'm all for it. I'm all for the bullshit, but they're consistently logging me out of Instagram. So here we go right here. Something that I wanted to show you. I want to show y'all something real fast. Y'all know I ain't gonna waste your time. I just gotta find a video. Hidden. Some of this shit be. Bear with me for 1 second, people. I got something that I want to share with you. Something that I wanted to share. Here we go right here. When I told y'all in the video, and I'm going to go live with this. When I told y'all in the video that what other races of people don't understand is that black people never lift a finger to do anything. We don't have to be truthful and honest with you. We will if we want to, or, you know what I mean, if we feel like okay, let me intervene with this. But we don't do that. For example, like everybody that believe in God, you see how these religion people out here gurus that will kill over God because God is so loving and caring and is so nurturing. That's how the entire cosmos of species look at us. Just so you know this. And because you look less of yourself, this is why you don't get what you truly manifest. It's why your world is up and down, because you don't understand the the laws of the universe. You don't understand universal law. You don't understand the laws of attraction. You don't understand the laws of light. You don't understand physics. See what I'm saying to you? So therefore, you are you're not making tomorrow happen. You're just following along with tomorrow. So what you do today should echo into eternity. What I'm doing right now is going to be a direct result of how tomorrow is going to play out for me. And what I'm doing tomorrow is going to build the next day. That is how life goes. You do what you're doing right now is for tomorrow. People, if you're doing something right now for today, that's because you're living in yesterday. That's all it is. You're living in yesterday. The only time we plan for the future is when it comes to what? Vacation, going to a club, party, birthday, everything that has to do with rituals that takes away from you. Everything. So when I say that black people are naturally protected, valued, respected, and loved throughout the entirety of the cosmos, I want to show you something. They put it in this show right here. When you step up with no fear and you start knowing who you are, look. Remember this scene? Remember the scene? What happened was they shot a black person on the lawn. Remember this right here?
Get your hands up, boy!
Now, pause. Now, what's the one thing that will raise the Kundalini energy of a man? A woman. Now, watch this. She already knew. He knew he was going to kill. They already shot one, and he already knew that they can get away with killing him. Now, just think about this, so-called brothers. We lived in a planet in an era that we have forgotten that this only took place. This shit was less than 60 years ago. To be honest with you, this shit still go on to this day. We live in an era where the same species that had killed you for no reason, that have created laws and uniforms to also kill you at will. Now look at this. Man did nothing wrong, and they know this, and he's getting ready. He know the other one though wants to kill, because going to kill him, and he has the law on his side, so he already knows pretty much death. But something kicks in when you hear the feminine energy. Look at this. Just like Venom. Just like I told you on Venom. Notice, Venom and that similarly look exactly the same. Told y'all, we gonna find out. We gonna find out. You ain't even a mosquito ain't supposed to land on you, but you think it's true. You think a mosquito's supposed to touch you and suck your blood. That's disrespect, bro. You have no idea. You are being disrespected. Motherfucker kill you over $5. You have no idea. Nigga disrespecting you, taking your soul from you. We are being disrespected. And this is what's happening. And this is what they don't. They want you to walk in fear. They just like everybody that was running around in that mall. You have no idea. That type of situation could they already know I couldn't do that around them. That stuff couldn't happen with me. Because I would be right there. What y'all running for? I already know what y'all here for. What y'all running for? They could have harmed anybody. They wasn't looking to harm, and they wasn't lost. This was a warning, a clear warning, regardless if you want to say it or not. Now you got these plants that's all on social media. Oh, it wasn't nothing there. It wasn't there. Okay, not a problem. Nothing was there. Not at all. Not a problem at all. But I will tell you one thing. Something happened, and it's not what the news is telling you, or you know what I mean? The mainstream news is not what they reported. And the articles that came out is what other people were saying. So I value, I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I just want to show y'all this one more. I'm going to show you who this graph is getting. I'm going to show y'all this graph one more time, just so you know that the entirety of the planet, let me turn this light out. Let me turn this ring light out. The entirety of the planet is now enveloped. It's enveloped. You are totally enveloped with ionized particles. You are completely enveloped with ionized particles, and these particles are literally altering the atom that's within the nucleus. So people must understand. People must understand. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go into and show you what a nucleus is. I'm gonna show you what a nucleus is when we go because people think that the protons and electrons and neutrons are the nucleus. No, it's not. This is what sits in the nucleus. So, but don't worry about it though. I'm gonna, and that doesn't fit us. So, last time, let me go out here with this. See this blast? So, first of all, the blast came from here. Pow! Pushed out the magnetic dome, and then the blast came from the front. So when it pushed out, it pushed. You can see it. It pushed out and then pushed. Both sides, no matter what you see. It pushed out, and then how do you have a red this, but your sky is blue and black? We are going to be in the shock of our lives, my brothers and sisters. And this is all boiling down to one thing: genetics. This is all boiling down to one thing: genetics. So I value, appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Y'all all have an amazing, supreme rest of your night. Woman, child, and man, cosmos, and earth, eternal light. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Listen, I was going to do a live call-in tonight, but I want to stick to my guns, and I want to do Friday. That was Lovecraft. Yeah, I really want to stick to my guns and do one every Friday night. And I think I'm going to try to start at like 10 o'clock versus 11 o'clock. I want to do a call-in live, and I want to pull up, bring up different topics that all boils back down to genetics and resolving the situation that we are currently, that we have been going through for quite some time, because now the sun in the universe is resolving the issue, just so that you know that. And then matter of fact, the sun in the universe is resolving the big issue. And that's the issue that we having as far as separation. And then we're going to have to deal with everything else. Y'all have an amazing, supreme cosmic day. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D human free. Kalama Amunra God gene for life. Some blood. I am not black. Gizzo. It's not about one love. It's about whole love. Peace, abundance, and gratitude to you all.